Back to the daily grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. Make sure to subscribe if you're new and hook your boy up with a like if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
Holy flying flipping flapjacks. That Claudia Gedelha versus Jessica Andrade fight is probably the best strawweight fight I've ever seen. I mean, that's the way it was looking until the second and third round. Then it kind of turned into like Cub Swanson versus Doo Ho Choi, where it was a really, really good fight, but it was kind of one-sided. But holy fuck, that was a great fight. I gotta go ahead and give Joanna Jędrzejczyk versus probably Karolina Kowalkiewicz the nod over that fight, because I really liked that Karolina versus Joanna fight. Whenever it looked like Joanna got rocked one, to me that was like, oh shit. But either way, I mean, it's hard for strawweight fights to really live up to expectation just because the fact it's technical battles. I mean, people complain about 125-pound men divisions, so because there's not enough finishes and all of that fucking bullshit. I mean, even though Demetrius Johnson goes out there and gets finishes, people say, oh, there's not enough finishes in that division. It's like, okay, whatever. But either way, if people complain about it not being enough finishes in the 125-pound men's division, there's probably less finishes in the 115-pound women's division. But that's why this fight doesn't take the cake for best, like one of the best women fights ever. Because as dominant as Jessica Andrade was throughout this fight, she could not get the finish on Claudia Gedelha, who you could tell was fucking fucked up, getting fucked up, bro. She was getting fucked up, bro. Holy shit, Claudia Gedelha's got heart. I think she came into this fight maybe a little too comfortable, maybe complacent. But this is why I say that. Before this fight, after she dominated her last opponent, oh, I forget who it was off the top of my head, but it was a great fight. Claudia Gedelha fought somebody and she submitted him in the first round. I think it was Karolina even. I think it was Karolina. And man, so this fight coming in, Claudia Gedelha was looking like the clear-cut #1 contender. It was looking like there's not going to be anybody competing with Claudia for a while, because the only person to ever beat Claudia Gedelha was Joanna Jędrzejczyk. And Joanna Jędrzejczyk beat her twice, but it was one of them was even kind of closer than anybody else Joanna has fought. So with that being said, man, it was almost felt like a, man, people were really disrespecting Jessica Andrade from the way this fight went, but it's probably just because she's coming off of a recent loss to to Joanna, while Claudia is coming off of a recent dominant win over Karolina. But Jessica Andrade came out here and she definitely had something to prove. She came out here with something to prove. She came out here looking like she trained for this like a championship fight. Holy fuck. The only bad part about this is not even bad, but the part that takes away from this fight just a little bit is Jessica Andrade was not able to get the finish in the end. The fight went, man. Claudia was looking good at the start of the first round. At the first round, it was like, okay, Claudia's catching her. Let's fucking go, Claudia. It's kind of how we expected the fight to go. Jessica Andrade, you know, she had a little bit, but it was probably a 10-8 round for Claudia, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, it was a great round for Claudia, and I was like, okay, let's fucking go, Claudia. You know, she's doing her thing. But then the second round came, and boy, that's where everything started to change. Jessica Andrade, damn near fucking got Claudia in a pile driver, dog. She started slamming Claudia around, not as bad as Rory McDonald was slamming around Nate Diaz in that round 3, but Jessica Andrade was slamming Claudia around, and Jessica Andrade used to fight at 135 pounds, and you could really tell that this fight, she was low-key manhandling Claudia for a little while. Claudia tried to jump and pull guard, or not pull guard, but she locked in a couple guillotine attempts, but they weren't all the way locked in. Jessica Andrade slammed her off of one of them, got that top. That's really where the fight changed in the second round. Whenever Claudia like jumped low, it looked like she was gonna pull guard, but she had a guillotine locked in, but the guillotine wasn't deep enough. Jessica Andrade got on top of her and put them hammers down. Jessica Andrade's ground and pound was looking too vicious for any 115-pounder. Any 115-pound woman does not want Jessica Andrade on top of them with the ground and pound. That's why, I mean, hindsight is 20/20, but whenever Claudia Gedelha like pulled guard right there, that literally turned the fight around and lost it for her, in my opinion. That was the turning point. From then on, she didn't really have any good moments in the fight. Jessica Andrade put a fucking beating on Claudia Gedelha. Claudia Gedelha just gets respect for surviving, honestly. Even though this was a 115-pound fight, Fuck, dog. I am so impressed by Jessica Andrade. She took this fight so serious. You could just fucking tell, dog. You could tell, this was a 3-round fight, but she was ready for 5. Claudia, man, she was fucking working Claudia's body. Claudia looked like she was out of gas at the end of the second round just from so much. I mean, I don't know if she expended too much energy in the first round. And what I was saying in the beginning was I think Claudia is a little bit content. Because I think she believed, like a lot of us, there wasn't anybody that could beat her that wasn't named Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Because that's how I felt. I was like, okay, so Claudia's just going to beat up everybody that's not named Joanna until she moves up or something. And after her last fight, she was like, I want to buy me a little dog and a nice car and get my nail. You know what I'm saying? It's like she was getting content and complacent, in my opinion. I could be completely wrong, but to me, it felt like Jessica Andrade treated this like a championship fight, and Claudia Gedelha might have took it off. I don't want to say she took the whole fight off, but I mean, she got fucked up. That's just all you can say about this fight. It was an amazing strawweight fight. It wasn't the finish, unfortunately, but at the end of the second round, man, both of these girls were bloody. Claudia, one thing about this fight was Claudia, she had a cut on, I believe it was her left eye, that was like bleeding into her eye from like the end of the first round all the way to the second and third round. It kept getting reopened, but I mean, at the same time, Jessica had cuts on her face in the first round. Whenever Claudia had success in the first round, she busted up Jessica's face. Then Jessica returned the favor. Ooh, god damn, that was a crazy fight. Jessica Andrade moved down from 150. That means Jessica Andrade has fought at 135 and 115, which means she can fight at 125. If Jessica Andrade gets a couple dominant victories at 115, I mean, she's already lost to Joanna once. But man, Joanna really is messing things up for some of these girls. Claudia might have been a champion by now. Jessica Andrade could be talking about some pound for pound shit if she got past Claudia. If there was no Joanna, a lot of these girls would look a lot better. But since like everybody's losing to Joanna, it's like, all right. I mean, you still gotta, it's just hard. It's hard. It's kind of like the Demetrius Johnson stigma of, oh, you're beating a bunch of nobodies because nobody's that small. That's kind of, I'm surprised people aren't saying that about Joanna yet. Because, I mean, she's fighting smaller than Demetrius Johnson, and she's kind of doing the same thing. She's got a title reign. No, it's like Joanna and everybody else. Demetrius Johnson and everybody else. It's like everybody else is having a battle for the #1 contender spot. Anybody can win. Anybody can be #1 contender, but only one person's going to be that champion, and it's Joanna Jędrzejczyk and Demetrius Johnson. That's kind of what both of these divisions feel like to me. But with that being said, man, OSP versus Takanori Gomi. My shift ended. I didn't get to watch that fight. It's funny. The only fight of the night I actually got to watch tonight was Claudia versus Jessica, because that's just when I got done with work before we clocked out, and I found a cold ass stream while we were waiting on time to clock out, and I got to watch all 3 rounds. I'm fucking excited about that. Let me know if there were any more fights as good as that one. I don't think there was. But man, whew, I love that fucking fight, man. If you missed that fight, go watch Jessica Andrade versus Claudia Gedelha. If you're a Claudia Gedelha fan, I suggest you don't watch it, because she got fucked up in the second and third round. Jessica Andrade, congratulations on that fucking big win. Great fight for both girls. Respect to Claudia Gedelha for even making it. She survived to the bell, which was surprising. Jessica was going for the finish. She was trying to do whatever she could for the finish, man. She was trying to ground and elbow. She was trying, man, great fight. It is what it is, man. Let us know what the fuck you tell me in the comments. I'm out.